Well, hello. I'm so happy that you're here with me for another week of activities. Okay, so we are going to start with week number 20. Can you believe it? 20 weeks already. Okay, so I'm going to start. I will see you at the end of the video. Okay, so week 20. On week 20, we start with Monday, okay? On Monday, we're going to talk about teachers, okay? You're going to tell me who your favorite teacher is, okay? And how is that teacher? Is it tall? Is it short? Is it slim? Is it fat? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Okay? I'm going to show you some vocabulary so you can describe your teacher. And then on page 25, we have the outline of a teacher, okay? Over there, you're going to have to draw your favorite teacher. So I asked you for a little bit of yarn, for some scissors and glue, some crayons or markers, whatever you have, and you're going to decorate your favorite teacher, okay? That's it for Monday. For Tuesday, on Tuesday, we have, I'm going to show you a classroom and I'm going to hide several objects inside the classroom. And you guys are going to tell me who uses that piece that I am going to hide, okay? So if I hide chess piece, who uses the chess piece? Miss Dayanara, Miss Judith, Teacher Victor, okay? So you're gonna have to tell me. And then when we finish with that, you're gonna tell me what you guys do in each class you have. Then we are going to continue with the story of Mr. Wiggles. We're gonna see what happens with that bear. And when we finish, and I'm gonna ask you some questions about this, and I'm gonna show you a video, a dance class video, and where you're gonna talk to me. You're gonna tell me if you liked it, if you didn't, if you would like to be in the class, or if you would not like to be in the class. Okay, so good. Now for our 1:30 p.m. class, we are going to discuss, I'm going to show you some movements, okay? And you guys are going to reproduce those movements. So when we finish with that, I am going to ask you to take your little straws and your happy face, and then I'm going to show you some cards with a specific pattern, and you, with that material, you guys are going to make it, okay? You're going to reproduce it, and we're going to be working with that to improve your logical thinking, okay? So that's it for Wednesday. I only work with group number 1, so on Wednesday we are going to remember, my friends, the letter T and the letter D, their sounds and some words that begin with those specific letters. Then when we finish with that, you're gonna clap when you hear a letter with the letter word with the letter D, and you're going to put your hands up when you hear a word with the letter D. Okay? We're going to be working on that, and finally, we're going to take our piece of paper and we're going to divide it into 2 sections. On the left, we're going to write letter T, and on the right, we're going to write letter D. And then we're going to draw, of course, something that begins with T and something that begins with D. Okay? On Thursday, for my class with group number 2 at 8:30 a.m., same thing. We're going to review letter T, letter D, some words that begin with it, the sound. When we finish, if you listen to a word with the letter D, you clap. If you listen to a word with the letter T, you put your hands up, okay? Then we are going to draw. We're going to divide a piece of paper in 2. On the left side, we write the letter T. On the right side, we write the letter D. And we're going to draw something that begins with each one of those sounds, okay? Now, for our second class, I'm going to show you some objects, and you're going to tell me which person in the school uses that. So if I show you some balls, who uses the balls? Okay? If I show you a computer, who uses the computer? Okay? Not only teachers, all of the school staff, the janitor, the cook, the secretary, the principal, all of the staff that works at school. Okay? When we finish, I'm going to ask you if you would like to become any of those professions we are studying. Okay? And what is the objects they have to use for their job. Then I'm going to show you a really nice video on school staff, and when we finish with that, we're going to page number 51, and we're going to see what happens when Mr. Wiggles gets hurt. What did he took? Okay, what did he take from the nurse's office? You are going to copy it and you're going to color it. And that's it. And then at 1:30 p.m. we have another class, okay? We're going to remember school staff vocabulary and means of transportation. And then when we finish reviewing, you guys are going to take a piece of paper and you're going to draw one staff member and one of your favorite vehicles. So for example, here I have a nurse and a bus. And you're gonna talk to me and to the rest of your friends. The nurse goes to school by bus, okay? Or the teacher goes to school by airplane, okay? Or the janitor goes to school by helicopter, okay? That's what you guys are going to talk to Miss Letty about. And that's it for Thursday. For Friday, I have two classes. The first class, we are going to remember the school staff video, and you guys are gonna describe one of the school staff members for me and for the rest of the class to guess. Then we're going to continue reading a little bit more about Mr. Wiggles. We're gonna see what's happening with him. I'm gonna ask you some questions about the story, and then on page 65 we are going to see who we have there, okay? Which members of the school we have there. Then with our scissors, our sticks, and our tape, we're going to make our famous lollipops. And when you have them, you guys are going to choose one and you're going to act like the lollipop you chose, okay? That is for the first class on Friday. And the second class, we're going to talk about numbers, okay? So it's all about numbers. We're going to review numbers from 1 to 15 that we have been studying, and then I'm going to present number 16. When we finish presenting that number, we are going to the worksheet and we're going to see how many dots we have. And then we're going to match them, okay? We're going to match number 1 to number 2, number 2 to number 3, number 3 to number 4, and so on until we finish with the 16 dots, okay? You're going to tell me what we have on our worksheet, and finally you guys are going to decorate it and present it to the class, okay? And that's it. That's all of the work for week number 20. Well, that was it. Thank you so much for paying attention. Thank you so much for working with me throughout this week. Remember, stay safe, be nice to everyone, okay? Be nice to mommy, be nice to daddy, and I will see you next week. Lots of kisses. I love you. Bye.